My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is July 22nd, 2023. It is 1:19 a.m. This is video number 2. This is my back end, just for record purposes. All right. I spoke about this and this note on top on video 1. So I'm just showing the numbers. Okay. So that's that. Now let's go on Twitter. I have some tweets to share with you. All right, so this one should actually be in video 1. Now I'm going to the Guardian. This, I saw it yesterday, and I believe it's an article. I will read it so I will know what it says, and when I come across other things, so I have an idea. Okay, the link of it will be in the description. All right, that's from the Guardian. King Charles to receive huge pay raise from UK taxpayers. So let's go into that. Okay, so I thought he was supposed to downsize the monarchy. I don't know what's going on. All right, so that's this here. King Charles to receive huge pay raise from UK taxpayers. Detail published by Treasury show royal family grant is expected to increase from £86 million to oh my god, that's a huge raise, £125 million in 2025. My goodness. King Charles III is to receive a huge pay raise from the UK taxpayers, according to government plans to boost public funding of the monarchy by 45% from 2025. Details of the increase, which come against the backdrop of a cost of living crisis, were contained in a review of royal funding published by the Treasury on Thursday. It reveals the royal family's grant is due to increase from £86 million to £125 million. The monarchy's annual budget, known as the sovereign grant, is pegged against the profit from a national property portfolio called the Crown Estate. The review of the royal funding settlement was heavily spun by the Treasury to give the impression that the king would be taking a pay cut so that Crown Estate fund could instead be spent on public services. Oh Lord. Oh my god. In fact, the report revealed the monarchy is due to receive a huge pay increase, although the rise will not kick in for another 2 years. Next year, the sovereign grant will remain unchanged of £86.2 million. However, in 2025, the king's public funding will increase by a projected £38.5 million, giving the monarchy an annual stipend of £124.8 million. In 2026, it will be £126 million. Contact by the Guardian, Buckingham Palace and the Treasury did not dispute the sovereign grant was expected to significantly increase in coming years. Let me not bring my assumption here, so I don't give myself work to look it up. Lord Turnbull, a former cabinet secretary, Whitehall's most senior civil servant, who was involved in official discussion over royal financing, accused the Treasury of seeking to obfuscate how the monarchy was funded. He said that linking the royal finances to the profit of the Crown Estate was silly and was motivated by the desire to promote the idea that the king was paying for himself and was reducing the burden on the taxpayers. Okay, so if the Crown Estate, what do they do with the Crown Estate then? So why are they still getting taxpayers' money? It's like two different form of income that's coming in, right? What do they spend the Crown Estate money? Okay, the money that they raise, what do they do with that? It is like two different form of payment here. The taxpayers' money and the Crown Estate. What do they do with the Crown Estate? the income, the profit that they make off of that. Okay, quote, you get people writing and saying, isn't a good thing that the king is so sensitive to public opinion that he has waived some of the money he could have had. I think it's a bollocks. It is deliberate. That's really what makes me so cross about it. It is deliberate attempt to obfuscate how the thing works. The complicated formula used to determine the sovereign grant was introduced in 2011 by the then Prime Minister David Cameron. Is that the guy who gave himself what is it, from the slave trade thing, whatever his family members lost after they abolished the slavery? What's the term they use? I can't think right now. And his Chancellor George Osborne, removing Parliament's centuries-old control over royal funding, they create a new formula that ties the monarchy's funding to a percentage of the profit of the Crown estate. Under the arrangement, that percentage is decided by the so-called royal trustee, the Prime Minister, Chancellor, and the King Financial Advisor. Since 2017, they have set the percentage at a rate of 25%. That's pretty high, of the estate's net profit, resulting in a steady increase in funding for the monarchy as its profits increase. However, Buckingham Palace and the Treasury have for months been wrestling with the dilemma of how to manage projection of an enormous increase to Crown estate profit resulting from the sale of lease for offshore wind farm by the estate. Okay, the anticipated profit or forecast to more than double from £443 million this year to more than £1 billion next year. I mean, if they're making money, oh my god. Okay, so it's going up. Payment made to the monarchy under the sovereign grant mechanism are projected to increase in 2025. Okay, so there's this here. You guys could read it. The link will be in the description. Okay, but whatever. Okay, next tweet. Oh no, let's go to Twitter and read some of the comments here. Okay, poverty in Britain, why are millions of Brits so broke? Okay, documentary here. That's a YouTube video, so you guys could go check it. Is this the effing joke? Why British people watching the junior doctors go on strike because they earn less than my Ukrainian housekeeper, even as King Charles get a 45% increase on his income earned for being born with giant ears and lady hips. Oh my god. She's too much. Okay, pay up plebs. There's that. There's this. Okay, so there's a couple people I cannot see. Okay, perhaps if he pay inheritance tax like rest of us on the 87 billion pound, we will not be in the cost of living crisis. Okay, Charles will not pay tax on inheritance from the Queen. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. There's the byline investigate. Look video 1. I have this information here. What happened to the so-called slim down monarchy? It seems a few people might have been added to the payroll, perhaps the Middleton and Camilla's children. Okay, why? Can he get a real job if he wants more money? Okay, the royal family deserve every penny. Congratulations. Okay, every nation has the government it deserves. Joseph de Maistre. Okay, sorry, it looks like it says Prince Charles and not nurses. There must be a mistake with a headline there. The country is suffering from a bad case of Stockholm syndrome. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. That's an old article. No? Okay. Byline investigate. So I'm gonna read that as well. Okay, in 2020, Byline Time reported on Prince Harry's legal letter before action, which named Dan Wootton and claimed that Prince William's secretary, Christian John's partner, was paid £4,000 by the Sun to leak info on Harry. John denied the claims and quit. Alright, so let's click on this. The link of this will be in the description. This is a byline investigate. Okay, royal exclusive. Prince Harry's legal move over cash for briefing claims at the Sun. The story Murdoch tries to bury. That was back in 2020, June 5th, 2020, by Dan Evans. Is that the same person who's doing the other leaking with Dan Wootton? Prince Harry is threatened to sue the Sun newspaper, alleging it paid the partner of a royal aide for sensitive briefings. Top editor Dan Wooten is named in the legal challenge, which has developed from new whistleblower information. Wooten and publisher News UK have vowed to sue this website. Okay, did he sue? Okay, from video one, there was some legal something slap law that was sent to byline something. Okay, if we report on a letter before action setting out allegation by the Duke of Sussex, which they both deny, but we decline to be bound by legal threat, billionaire news oligarch and highly paid celebrity journalists for doing our jobs. Okay, so there's this here. Byline Investigate is defying threat of legal action from Rupert Murdoch's The Sun today to report exclusive whistleblowers claim that the tabloid paid the partner of royal officials £4,000 for stories about Prince Harry's last year. The billionaire-owned newspaper company and its executive editor Dan Wooten have both said they will sue us if we report the allegation, okay, which are detailed in a formal letter before action issued by lawyer acting for Duke of Sussex. The same thing, the same blueprint that they're doing right now. So this was back in 2020. Now in 2023, there's another allegation about Dan Wooten that is being reported, and they doing almost the same thing, sending letters. It follows months of public speculation about the sources of Mr. Wooten's palace stories, which he often credit to palace insiders. The whistleblower claims that the payment for the stories went to a freelance publicist whose partner is a palace aide. Sources close to the matter say it is alleged the Sun made two payments amounting to £4,000 in relation to stories published on June and July 2019 about nannying and godparenting arrangement for the Sussex's son Archie, that the payment appears to have been identified by way of Internal News UK accounting code. And some of these, okay, like 3 years later, some of these were mentioned in court, by the way. Harry mentioned some of these things in court, because I read some of what is it, there was a, I don't know, I came across a document of what he was supposed to say in court. Okay, I read that in one of my videos. Okay, there's that. This unusual and specific financial detail lend credibility to the whistleblower claim, yet Wooten insists he is the victim of misinformation fed in a calculated and malicious way. Confidential details of the Sussexes' move to Canada were also revealed in an unauthorized fashion and then published in The Sun on Sunday in January under Wooten's name, according to 3 sources with knowledge of the case. Some of these were also mentioned in court. Oh my goodness. Well, at least in the document that I read. And I didn't come across a transcript of the what actually said in court, but the document, whatever Harry had prepared to say in court, I read it in one of my videos. Okay, so Byline was pretty I guess confident with what they were writing, and a couple of years later, and I read them. Okay, the damage caused to the royal family by the story was extensive. It forced Prince Harry to rush forward the announcement, impacting on his relationship with the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince William. Alright, so there's that. There is no suggestion the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge had any knowledge at the time of unauthorized briefing to the press. Alright, so they're making sure to not assume anything. Byline Investigate put details question to Dan Wooten and News UK about this developing story last Saturday, May 30th. Both acted quickly to try and shut it down. News UK has not commented on the record, but immediately responded by legal letter from its high-priced lawyer. That's the same person. Oh my God! If you go in video 1, I was reading some of the comments, and one of the people asked on the comments under the tweet, asked who was his lawyer, and when I click on the tag thing, and I think that's the same one. Okay, lawyers Simon Muirhead and Burton. Its position is that it has done nothing unlawful and sourcing its stories and has made no illegal payment, and that it will sue us if we report Prince Harry's news allegation. It, however, declined to answer any question, including whether the publicist was paid at all for the stories or any plans to allow independent scrutiny over its own investigation into the matter, which it refused to confirm had taken place, but which this website understands it has conducted in response to Prince Harry's legal challenge. Wooten has not commented on the record either, but his lawyer, Miss Con de Raya, of Britain's most costly law firm, are denying in strong terms that any payment were made unlawfully to a public official or a proxy, and claim their client is the victim of a smear campaign by unknown bad actors. Same blueprint is playing right now. Neither Wooten nor News UK will clarify whether it meant the word unlawful in the criminal sense, the civil sense, or both. Wooten said he is preparing to defend his position in court and that he will prove his professional integrity if need be, and claim to enjoy the full confidence of the Sun, whose editor-in-chief Victoria Newton has coincidentally been named as a suspect phone hacker in an unrelated court case that Prince Harry is bringing against the tabloid. Okay, so he did. Harry followed too, but I don't know what then Wooten did. Did he follow too? Okay, so there's more. Okay. Oh wow, it's pretty long. Oh, there's a Johnny Depp thing here. Alright, so you guys could, it's very long. You guys could read it. The link will be in the description. Or maybe it's a different story. I think that's a different story. Okay, we will therefore defending the right of freedom. Okay, they're abusing that word. They're truly abusing that word. Okay, so the link of this article in the description. Let's go to this. Okay, in spare, Prince Harry mentioned a current staff member whose close friend was taking payment for leaking private stuff to the press about Meghan and me. Harry doesn't refer to Williams' comms secretary Christian John or his partner by name, but says his sources are impeccable. I mean, Harry knows what he's doing, and then they usually come out and out themselves. So that's in spare here. Willie was subdued. He wanted to listen. For the first time in a long time, my brother heard me out, and I was so grateful. I told him about one past staff member sabotaging Meghan, plotting against her. I told him about one current staff member whose close friend was taking payment for leaking private stuff to the press about Meghan and me. My sources on this were above reproach, including several journalists and barristers. Plus, I made a visit to New Scotland Yard. Willie frowned. He and Kate had their own suspicions. He'd look into it. We agreed to keep talking. My goodness. Right at the time, royal correspondent Chris Chip, ITV, and Emily Andrews, formerly of The Sun, were also said to be looking into the claim that Dan Wooten had made payment to royal staffers, but there was no subsequent reporting on the story or the legal case from either party. Alright, so there's this here back in 2020. In recent weeks, a number of current and former Sun employees have been approached by Chris Chip, who's not only trying to follow up the story or payments between Sun and Stephens, but also openly claim he's being helped to do so by the papers from royal correspondent Emily Andrews. What was it? And part one of byline reporting on Dan Wooten, then they're saying Emily Andrews was somewhat Dan Wooten, I guess they were competing with each other or something like that, jealousy among them. I don't know if Emily, in the sense of what is it, and Dan Wooten's perspective, I don't know about if the other one, Emily Andrews, had the same sense. Okay, let's see here. You could pause and read. Okay, fear of loading on the editorial floor at The Sun may be about to spill into public view as ITV News tried to stand up allegation that the paper has fallen back into bad habits and making payment to the partners of public officials for information about the royal family. The claims first outlined the tabloid bashing byline investigate website and hotly denied by News UK relate to stories about Harry and Meghan penned by the paper's executive editor Dan Wooten on 6 June. Byline citing whistleblower information and a letter before action sent by the Duke of Sussex claimed the Sun paid £4,000 in the summer of 2019 to the partner of one of William and Kate's employees who denies any wrongdoing. in return for stories about Harry and Meghan which appear under Wotton's byline. The partner in question is himself a freelance publicist, so it wouldn't be unusual for him to have dealing with Wotton, but byline added the intriguing detail that the payment appears to have been identified by way of internal news UK account code. Alright, so I think some of these Harry mentioned in court. Okay, you could pause your screen and read it. Alright. Oh, this is very blurry. Good luck reading that. Okay, it's very blurry, my eyes. Alright. Elsewhere in Spare, Prince Harry did more explicitly tie Prince William's secretary partner to the said little man, a showbiz editor turned quasi-royal correspondent, aka Dan Wotton, who was being fed gossip on Harry and Meghan. Alright, so there's that. A sad little man, the newspaper's showbiz editor, was said to be the lead reporter on the story. Why him? Why, of all people, the showbiz guy? Because lately he's refashioned himself into some sort of a quasi-royal correspondent, largely on the strength of his secret relationship with one particularly close friend of Willis secretary, who fed him trivial and mostly fake gossip. He was sure to get everything wrong, as he'd got everything wrong on his last big exclusive Tiara Gate. He was equally sure to cram his story into the paper as fast as possible, because he was likely working in concert with the palace, whose courtiers were determined to get ahead of us and spend the story. Proceed, said little man. Proceed, Harry writes. Okay. Interestingly, Christian John left his role at the Kensington Palace in April 2020. And the other thing I remember saying a while back is that the minute they start putting politicians into the palace, this is all hell break loose. This is the lead that they really needed to see how things work out. Okay, they have one who got Charles under her palm of her hand to do as she pleases. And then now they get the other people to come in and see how it works, and then to use those things against them. All right, no wonder Harry wants nothing to do with this awful family. That connecting. That's it. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna read all of this. Had any of the Squaddies come across this before, please? Alright, so this is a screenshot from Celebrity. Lately I've been having my suspicion with Celebrity, so since this is a screenshot of it, let me see here. Okay, these days I prefer to get my passive-aggressive royal gossip from the British tabloid, but every so often the American tabloid have something worth covering. This week in Touch Weekly cover story is one of those moments. It's not that In Touch has an amazing scope or anything, it's just that I enjoyed the story. It's all about how Prince William and Duchess Kate are really having a tough time now that they are 5 years into their marriage, and William isn't supporting Kate like he used to, and Kate feels bullied by the royal family because they all roll their eyes at how little she works. Some highlights. Okay, so there's that. You could pause your screen and read it. Wonder when this that In Touch magazine was written. Okay, so that's that. No, bookmark for later. Then Wotton expose. She made sure to put that. Then Wotton expose. They're trying to the squirrel. This is why lately I've been having some how do you call this, doubt with Celebrity. I don't know, something doesn't seem right around this time right now. Okay, next tweet. Never ever forget that Princess Diana saw through Sophie's cunning social climbing tactics and strongly despised her. There's the fire. William's weird close bond with her is just another terrible betrayal in his late mom's memory. Look at this sitting beside him. But anyway, I wonder where they were. She could stand her to the extent she cut off the communication. After Di's passing, Sophie controversially declared herself the new Diana, which left William furious, but somehow he forgot it all. Okay, I didn't know all of this. Okay, I'm trying to think, because I wasn't following them, so I would not know. And I was like, oh, I didn't know Sophie was married. Okay, let's look at this up. This was my last prayer. When did Sophie married Edward? 1999. Okay. June 19, 1999. So they were dating. Okay, I would assume 1995, 97. They were dating or something. When did Sophie marry Edward? When did Sophie met Edward? Let's do that. Met. Okay, she met Edward at work. Oh, since 1987. Okay, Sophie first met her future husband in 1987 while she was working at Capital Radio, and he was dating her friend. What in the name? Dating her friend, according to the BBC, and then she scoop and grab him. What? Now I could understand. Now I could understand why Princess Diana was furious. Her friend. Are you kidding me? What? I wasn't looking for this, but I understand why Princess Diana will despise her. Because I was starting to think, this is why I had to look to see when I had to go back. Because Princess Diana died, what is it, 97? And then they married 99. So I would assume they were dating around that time. So, because I wasn't following them, I was like, did Princess Diana really get to meet her or something like that? So that's what I wanted to know. But the main thing that I was gonna say, but now that it's scratched off after looking this up, is that William is his own person. He could figure out how Sophie is to him. But then again, there's that ass kissing, knowing that he is the heir, so she has to be nice to him, this kind of thing. But anyway, okay, now I could understand Princess Diana, because if Edward was dating the girlfriend and then scoop in and grab, but it's so unethical. Okay, yep, I'm sure someone has a transcript of Sophie talking about how she is considered to be so much like Diana. What? Okay, she's only trying to secure her future with William. I think that's it. That's it. Ass kissing for the heir. Okay, remember, she's the other royal wife whose boob have been splashed across the newspaper. Okay, what was it? I remember when I was looking into the husband, what's the name of the business he had that didn't work? Ardent Production. And while I was looking into it, there was some stuff that I come across where she was talking very badly about the royal family or something. Okay, let's see here. Especially when she has her own scandal, she's forgotten. There's the Guardian here. They call it Sophie Gate. Maybe that was that. Right, let's bookmark this, but I don't have time to go to it right now and put a like. Yeah, when I look back from when Sophie and Diana overlapped a few years after Diana died, I wonder if it was her idea or the firm. Was she the original playbook and how to get back in the media's public good book? Oh my god. Yeah, probably the palace, because this is the thing, I realized this, they don't like people to be authentic. Once they know they could mold you and do whatever they want with you, so whatever the highlight, what the people liked, okay, they will destroy that, but they will manufacture a version of that. Okay, pretender one kind of thing. The same thing they're doing with Kate. My goodness. So this one they could it has to be the palace thing, because it's the same tactic. Okay, to me, she was doing what Cappy Kate now doing to Megan. That's it. That's exactly that. It's the same version of thing. Now that they could mold her, so they got rid of her, Princess Diana, and then they used Sophie, that's the one they could control, to mimic the original one, the one that the people like. But you can never be the original. Okay, we need to send a prayer to Megan's way. Okay, God, you know what I'm thinking. Do your work. Okay, what other accomplishment? Sophie Wessex PR firm is shut down with 1.7 million pound debt, and she paid back just 5,000 pound. I don't know. These people don't know how to manage the money, because the husband with the Ardent Production, there was a lot of investment, millions of dollars, pounds of investment, and then by the time they're done, it was in cents that was left. Okay, or look, They were able to locate 2 black people to plap them between, and boy, do they look impressed. Why she seems so pretentious and devious as they come. There is something about her and Zawa that works hypocrisy, cunning, and being disingenuous. Anywho, they are not that bright, not exposed to anything other than full royalty. Is it also glaring obvious now that the new royal family, how they operate? Our late Queen Elizabeth II will never allow such going on. Anything to avoid interacting with the less than impressed person of color. In fact, nobody seemed interesting in whatever Billy was throwing down. Okay, or Willie Leaks is one arrogant, egotistical son of a. Okay, look at him settling down, and that's it. All eyes on me. Alright, next tweet. Okay, so this I think started here. That was a response to Henry VIII. 2 brothers saw the same thing. One sought to expose and bring an end to this corruption and visible contract. One thought he could play the game better than his mother had, even if it meant sacrificing his brother. Shade of Shakespeare and this tale of 2 brothers for sure. Okay, so she responded to Henry VIII here. William watched as his mother and father ripped each other apart in the press. It's a shame that he felt the need to leak against his only brother. Alright, and I just read this. Alright, we do not know what happened between the scenes, and even if one day this period forms part of the crown, it will not be fully exposed. Watch a soap opera. The monarchy of Great Britain isn't fodder for entertainment purposes. Enjoy your TV. I hear Kardashian riffing. Okay, let me read this. It's trying to throw a shade. I mean, we know a good amount based on not only Spare and everything else. There's a laugh here. Wish the tabloid will get this memo and leave Harry and Meghan alone. That's for sure. That's commercial. Right, let's see here. We've got some Macbeth. After all, wasn't the Duncan Liege man with a sprinkle of King Lear? This story is almost biblical. I'm telling you, some squad be saying that. Okay, that's commercial. There's that. Along with the murdering father to marrying someone else. BS. There's that. Well done. I mean, we could see the way each brothers are going about the thing. I mean, we're living in their time. We could see it. We could see it. We don't need anybody to write it for us. We could see how each of their action is going. Next tweet. Okay, I'm almost done here. I have a couple more, but I'm almost done. So this is the squad saying, Dear Karma, do Samantha Markle next. But apparently some squad said Samantha is continue with a lawsuit or something. I didn't come across any of that. Alright, so because of byline that's going after Dan Wooten. Okay, not going after, just really expose the unethical behavior allegedly that was happening. Okay, so now this person is saying, Dear Karma, do Samantha Markle. Alright, there's the laugh. Me, like I said on my community board,
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
I do not like to tell Karma what to do or God. I just say baggage for God. You do what you need to do. I'll just scoop on over to let you know it's not me you're after. Just do what you have to do with the other ones. I think Samantha's karma is going to come in the form of Thomas turning on her. She's daddy's only little girl, like she always wanted. At some point, he's going to blame her for Meghan cutting him out of her life. Just like the royal family, the Markles will eat each other. Yep. Okay, does anyone knows the final outcome of the revised lawsuit? Haven't heard anything for ages. Okay, so I would like to know too. Oh, so there it is here, 2020. Okay, thank you. You can follow the progress. Oh, I did not know that. Let's like it. What is that? Okay, I'll put the link for you guys. Search million. Okay. Okay, if I know, okay, I will have to search. Will I know the name? Okay, so it's good to know. I'll put the link if you guys could check it yourself. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's Omid who shared President Obama's playlist here. Obama and his slave era with the Princess Diana remix. Okay, Barack Obama unveiled his annual summer playlist. Alright, you guys go read that. Alright, so there they are here. Love and hate and all of this. Okay, Let me read what's there, and then that's it. Can someone explain to me what does that have to do with Lady Diana? It's an honest question. All right, let's see this. Do we see that? Okay, because the rapper is called Royalty by her fan nicknamed the People's Princess. Even the rapper wasn't taken off guard by the fans' tribute, but she takes it as an honor because she said Princess Diana was amazing. That's where it comes from. Thank you very much for explanation. I really couldn't make sense of it. Okay, I don't know anything. Lately, I haven't had time. I don't even know what music is popular right now. Okay, I always say these people do not write or say things casually. All right, so that's it. There's that. Obama's got a lot of great hits there. There's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Patrick. Next tweet. Okay, so yesterday the squad had something going on as Squad White Shirt Day. Okay, so they were posting either themselves or anything that had white shirt. Okay, so the rest of the tweet will be on that, and maybe the last few one may not be about that. Okay, its beauty is absolute. It's the perfect harmony. Coco Chanel. All right, Squad White Shirt Day. All right, so there's that. Okay, the squad just loving it. Okay, that was something that was going between the squad. Okay, so this is the picture this person put. Let's go to the next one. I know some of you are not on Twitter. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, if it's for me, I really don't care. All right, so this one has a music in it. I'll let it play, but I'm not gonna let the sound go. Okay, she's the one. Vanity Fair cover shoot by Peter Lindbergh. Okay, Squad White Shirt Day. Okay, so there it is, 2017. There's that. Vanity Fair. Look at her smile. I guess I'll put my own music in it. That is so nice. It's almost done. I like that one. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what some of the squad say. She's absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Megan thought enjoyed this photo shoot and cherished her friendship with Peter. Rest in peace, Peter. Oh, he died? Okay, I didn't know. She's so cute. She's beautiful. All right, let's go to the next one. Again, it's regarding the, I think that's the white shirt thing. All I have at the end. Yeah. You know the squad had to put their thing here. Squaddies, the Avengers are trying to hitch the wagon to our stars. Please ignore them. As we know, they can never come up with anything of their own to celebrate, just like their fave. They can copy, but never measure up to our creativity and effectiveness. Okay, squad go. Okay, what happened? The Avengers are posting pics of wank under today's hashtag. Okay. I don't know. See, I guess I blacked them. That's why I didn't see it, any of this. Okay, tell them, Joe. The racist grannies and hateful trolls trying to do what now? Laughing my ass off. It's like Karen squeezing her plaids into Princess Megan's shoes. The squad will forever be undefeated. The squad. I swear. Oh my god, OMG, the second-hand embarrassment never ceases with them, always trying to single white female our girl. I've been on a blacking spree this morning. Okay, I didn't see many of them. Well, I guess I did pretty good with all the people I've blacked so far. Well stated. Okay, as casual. I've seen a couple. It's funny what they saying. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Okay, I just seen never an original thought in their heads. There's that. The Avengers are always going to hate on Harry and Meghan supporters. We can count on that. I don't really care what the Avengers say or do. What I do care about is the unity of the Sussex supporters. Sussex squad being nasty to me or blacking me is way worse than anything the Avengers can say or do to me. It's almost like me. The other day they called me out, but I stood my ground. I felt regarding the PP loan stacking thing, they called me out, but they didn't understand. Then when we start talking, we realized that, yeah, I mean, it didn't really bother me because I didn't think I said anything. But instead I asked the question, what did I say wrong? Explain to me. Okay, but she's saying here what the differential said to her doesn't mean shit to her, but the squad blacking her is something is different. Okay, just so the mediocre copycat trying shorts. All right, let's go to the next one. So there's Vanessa here. Okay, this one, I love the way she walks here. It's like a freaking catwalk. All right. Okay, who looks this good casually walking at the airport? She loves this hat. Alright, so there's this here. I'm so jealous. I could wear a white blouse and a sterling room and still manage to stay in it somehow. Sam, I managed to get Cheetos stain on it today. Oh, this one is good because I responded to it. She's asking if this picture was today. No, it's an old pic, but since she's ageless, it could be today. So there's me here. That's me laughing here. Since she's ageless, it could be today. That's me thinking and then laugh. We can make it any day we want. I'll make it tomorrow, Saturday for sure. Saturday vibe. Okay, so that's that. Alright, she makes me look twice. There's that. This is one of the Squaddies. I'm wearing the same shirt today just to honor We Love You, Megan. So there's that. She is one lady who knows how to dress for any occasion and look properly fitted for the occasion when she's a 10. Not me. I look like a homeless person. That's the squad. They have to show. I mean, they have to say it like it is. She's like, not me. I look like a homeless person. I love this look. So chic and cute. That's the heart. None other than our girl, Megan, the Duchess of Sussex. Looking jet setter chic. Alright, so there's that. Alright, let's move on. I need to finish this video because I need to start editing, at least get one of those videos done. Tomorrow I have to go family gathering. Okay, so there's Vanessa here. Let's not forget about Prince Archie and Princess Lily. They're wearing white. That's what it is. That's what they're saying here in this. Oh my god, looks so cute there, and it's so big now. Okay, there's the heart. That is a happy family for natural photography, unlike the Wells where everything is staged. We love the Sussex family. Okay, every time I look at this photo, I see how lucky Harry is to have started his own family with Meghan. For that I give, there's the heart. Okay, commercial, yes, that's so lovely. Oh, those two little cuties are always on trend. There's that. Okay, let's not. Oh, there's this. What is it? They also like mommy's attitude and sense of style. White bottom, down shirt, all the way. Gorgeous family. Let's look at that picture again. So nice. It's so relaxed. Everybody, you know, they love to walk without shoes. Archie, he got his foot dirty, blame his mom. And like he is here, you should blame your dad here because your dad doesn't have his shoes on. His shoes on. Next to it. Oh my goodness, Vanessa. I swear, Vanessa is the new page master for me. She be throwing some shade. Okay, the morning after white shirt dress, there's this here. Squad white shirt day. There's Megan. Look at Megan's face. It's like, you got it, dude. You could handle it. I respond to this tweet. Look at Harry, his back. Okay, no you didn't. There's a laugh. The sly way he rubbed her ass at the bottom. Okay, he had no chill. There's that. Harry thinking he was about to break her back when she said, I do yoga. Where's my comment? He looks so worn out. That's me here responding, OMG, I remember the day before she missed him so much.
Reuniting today. Therefore, I miss him so much.
The next day, the poor guy couldn't even get on the podium.
Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
Our sis is absolutely savage. This is the GIF that I put. Absolutely savage.
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Yeah, we all caught that. There's that. They were up all night. There's this. My girl is proud of herself too. I know the squad have to throw that shade. Kay's still looking for that dress shirt. She gave him a healthy portion of steamy rice. Our squad are good with the GIF. They're on point. There's the vice and there's the GIF here. I love that one. Yes. I remember this. OMG. If you know, you know. That's exactly that. Yep. Poor guy. A hip replacement in his future. Probably. Let's not forget his brother threw him on the floor, hurting his back on the dog ball. And then our sis was able to find, even though he was trying to hide it from her. Okay, engaging in such nurse activities. All right, let's go to the next tweet, and this is my last one. Okay, that one should have been last. LOL. Oh, I put it twice. Okay, so that's it. I put it twice. All right, so that is it. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for prosperity and let the blind see. Let's see what comes up. None. So let's look for an image. Okay, let's read this. A love for money can blind you from the true treasure in life, but praying to shower me with abundance and let your servant prosper. Let's look for an image. Let's do this one. Prayer for success. Father, your positive life-giving energy supersede any negative depleting energy inherent in this world. Greater is who is inside of me than what is in this world. Your spirit dwells inside of me, energizing me to become all you envision. I know it is great because what you have envisioned for me is for a bright future paved with one success after another. Amen. All right. So let's read this as well. I wanted to read that. Okay, dear God, grant me clarity of mind and heart. Please help me to see my path clearly and to understand my purpose. Guide me toward the right direction and action and give me the courage to follow them. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I have Patreon. If you want to support me through there, this is another option. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.